million things and use the WS key instead of using the mouse. And in a bloody PC game, are you serious? Cycling through with the WS key, that's terrible. Really terrible. So hopefully there's a fix for that, to make it a lot easier to cycle through that. I really do not like that. And that's the reason I activated God mode pretty much on my other character, so I didn't have to cycle through all the shit and look through it. And that's one of the main problems in my Let's Play. It's so much time cycling through menus. It's just a pain in the ass, really. So I'm going to look for a fix for that. Hopefully within the next week or so I should get that sorted out, if there's a mod for it now. And if someone could tell me if there is a mod for it. I mean, I know there's Skyrim Nexus now, which has been up for, well, since Skyrim was released, basically, or just a week after. I did have to have a look through it, but there wasn't that much on it. This was a week after release. I had a look at it, so yeah, there wasn't that much there at that time. Just text changers, some graphical enhancers, by not even graphical enhancers, just increasing the shadow, just by editing some of the ini files. I'm sure ini files. I did edit some of the ini files to increase the volume. The volume was very low. It was like I had it maxed, and you could barely hear it over my voice, which is just doesn't make sense, because usually in games I can barely hear my voice over the audio, because it's usually too high, and then I have to adjust it to about the middle or just below the middle on the volume, so I can hear my voice and the game, which is the best thing. So I changed that from 1 to 2, the sound volume in the ini file, and it was a bit better, but maybe I should crank it up. Some people said to put it to 5, which is maybe what I should have done. I'll have to look into that, but it's decent for now. It works, so I don't want to screw around with that too much. There's actually a Skyrim mod manager right now. I did take a look at that. So that's good. Like, there was an Oblivion mod manager. It makes it so much easier to install mods. I mean, Oblivion mod manager was the best, one of the best, highest rated, not a mod, but a mod manager of all time. It's just without it, it would be a lot harder to install mods. I mean, manually doing it is not so hard. You just drag the files usually into the appropriate folder, but some files are just too complex. Yeah, it's a lot easier. Just click a button, extract, you know, and then activate it in the game, and then you can actually access it and deactivate it and reactivate it depending on what you want to play at that time. If you want to play a special, like there's elsewhere mods for Oblivion and all, you can add that content, or you can take it out if you don't want to play it, or if it's crashing the game, you can take it out. And I actually had several problems with Oblivion crashing with mods, and then I just went through them one by one and seen what was crashing, what was causing it to crash, and then I was able to play again by taking out those separate mods, so that's good. So it means you don't have to take out every mod, so you can pinpoint down which mod is causing the problem. So yeah, anything else to say about Skyrim? I don't want to take too long because I only have a 15-minute limit right now. So I might do some more on this. If you want to see more on this, then just leave a comment. If you want to see more of my opinions on the game as I go through it. I will be trying to play a lot more Skyrim, just separate from the Let's Play, because it takes so long. It takes so long to upload these things. I mean, usually I can get 4 or 5 up a day, and I'm trying to get other Let's Plays up alongside it. So yeah, it's gonna take a very, very long time, probably a year plus, to get this game completed. So yeah, obviously I'm gonna have to play separately through the content to see it, to get my opinion on it, you know. So because it takes so long doing the Let's Play, you do about 2 hours of content, yeah, and you split that into 15-minute files. I'm actually splitting into 14-minute files just to get faster uploads, you know. It seems that minute makes a big difference. It's like uploads like an hour faster, so it's weird. I don't understand it. But if I split it in 14-minute files, that's what, 2 hours, which is 60 minutes, 15 minutes, well, 14 minutes, let's see, it's 120 divided by 14, which is about 8 or 9 hours. So yeah, or 8 or 9 parts, sorry, 8 or 9 hours from now on. That's 8 or 9 parts to upload. And that would take me uploading 2 or 3 a day. That would take 3 or 4 days. So yeah, you'd say it takes a long time. And I'm sure this Let's Play will run for like 500 episodes plus. Anyway, if you want to see more of this, then just leave a comment. Just a few things I want to add is the enchanting system is very good. It's a lot better than Oblivion. Not that I don't think I've ever got to use enchanting in Oblivion, to be honest, because you had to get into the Mages Guild, and I was never interested in going to the Mages Guild. So yeah, I never did that. Never got enchanting in Oblivion, so never got to see that. But in Skyrim, it's very good. It's simple and effective, the way it should be, like stripped down to the bones, which is what it was saying it was gonna do originally. They were saying Skyrim is stripped back. It's like all the bare necessities are there. Not just that sounds bad, but they meant like simplifying it, and that sounds bad also, like making it casual. But I don't think it's casual. It's just especially for enchanting, it's a lot more simple, effective, and easier to understand. So you just disenchant something, you get the effect of it, and then if something else has the effect, you don't need to disenchant it, it'll just spray out. You can't disenchant it. Then you get your item, you select your enchantment. There's certain enchants for weapon enchantments, there's armor enchantments, but it doesn't tell you any of that like it would in Oblivion. It's just grays out what you don't need, like what can't be applied, and what you can apply is white. So you just select that, and then you select your soul gem if you want it to last longer or be more powerful. I think it's just last longer. If you want it to last longer, use a higher soul gem. Then you just enchant, and there you go. Usually for every disenchant you get a level, at least in the early levels. And for every enchant it goes up quite considerably also, so that's nice. Alchemy on the other hand, seems quite slow. I mean, I've done quite a lot of alchemy. I'm only like level 27 to 30. I like the way it works though. You experiment with different combinations, or you can taste them at first to get one effect. I don't know if you keep tasting them, you can find other effects, but definitely by combining different ones. And what the best thing to do is like select 3, and then you can find out several different effects. Sometimes it fails, but it's all part and parcel of alchemy. Yeah, that's the way you get it to level up, and that's the way you get to learn more about the plants and learn. Like, they all have 4 effects. In Oblivion you had to level your alchemy skill to learn the effects, but in this you have to combine and taste the items to learn their effects. So to get all 4, what you'd have to do is combine with all sorts of different plants. I'm sure there's a book on alchemy, so I actually picked that up recently in the Let's Play, and you can read through that, and it probably would give you a lot of hints and a lot of, well, not even hints, like solid information on what combinations work. And even the innkeeper tells you. That's awesome. That's another thing I like, the actual interaction from the NPCs who actually tell you certain information. If you keep your ears open for them, you know, if you listen out, you will hear certain things like blisterwort and wheat make a healing potion, which is what they told you in words. So it's like, oh right, that's good. So you go and get your blisterwort and your wheat, and you make a health potion where you didn't know what they did before. You have like unknown. So you just go blisterwort and wheat, and then you go effect discovered, restore health. So that's good. I do like the guilds so far in Skyrim. I mean, I haven't gone to I've not really encountered. Well, I saw the companions. They were fighting giants, and they defeated the giants with very little of my help, and then said thanks for the help. And if you want to find out more, come to the companions hall or whatever it was, that upturned boat I think it is in Windhelm. But don't really have much to say on them. I'll probably do that a little bit later, like probably 200 episodes later. And the Mages Guild, I haven't seen them yet, but apparently they have a really nice guild hall. It's not called the Mages Guild, it's called, yeah, it's College of Winterhold, sorry. It's the Mages Guild, but it looks, I mean, I've heard of it and it sounds amazing. A lot of people say it's like the best building, College of Winterhold. But that'll probably be another 100 or so episodes before I join them. So I don't have anything to say about those guilds, you see. And Thieves Guild, I've been down to the Ratway. I've got that amulet appraised for the Dark Brotherhood. I've seen it in that place. It's interesting. There's a lot of traps down there. A lot of shady characters, but there's a guy called Dirge down there. It's kind of funny. I think that's a reference. I don't have much to say on that again because I haven't done any of the quests. I've only done Dark Brotherhood so far, really, and guild wise, so that just tells you the scale of the game. It's absolutely massive. Oblivion was massive and Skyrim is massive, so thumbs up for that, making it just as massive and epic. But apparently there's a randomly generated quest so that Skyrim would never end. It's like never ending. It's just randomly generated quests, which is what Todd Hart said there would be. I don't know if I like that or not, because I'd like to have a solid ending to the game, but I suppose there is that with the main quest, but you can't carry on from the main quest. Unlike in Fallout 3, you had to stop after the main quest. It was just like end game, that's it. So if you had done the other side quests before that, that was it, it's over. But you could still play through the DLC content and stuff. Whereas in Skyrim, you can keep going, doing whatever you want after the main quest. So I'm looking forward to that, yep. And that's about all I have to say for now, so thanks for watching once again, and don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and as always, have a nice day.